Hey everybody, it has been a while. So long that my battery was dead. I went to film this and turned on my camera and the battery wouldn't work. So got that plugged in, got it charged. I think we should be good. I just looked at my phone and it has been about a year since my last video, which just feels so crazy. Where to start? So the girls are, let's see, Dana will be 5 in June, Delta is turned 3 in January, and last year they were in daycare up until around springtime, and then we didn't get them back in daycare until I think Delta got back in daycare in August, and then Dana started public school, public preschool in September. So it was a long summer. I did not do very well over the summer. So I had and have, quite a lot of struggles with depression, anxiety, all those things. So around, I think late July, it had just been building up, and I started having some pretty dark thoughts and ended up in an intensive outpatient program. Dan was able to take off some time from work so that I could do that, and had some medication changes, and I didn't have any attempts or a plan. I just convinced myself that my family would be better off without me. And so like I said, pretty dark place. I don't feel that way now, thankfully. And so after the intensive outpatient program, the girls, Delta started daycare shortly after that, and then or maybe she started while I was in it, and then once Dana got into school, that helped a lot. So yeah, being a mom is hard. And I'm not here for pity or anything like that. And I think part of it is being a special needs parent makes it especially hard. And it's hard to know unless you know. And I think it got pretty close to breaking me. And I don't want it to break me. I feel like I've lost myself quite a bit. So it's hard to know how to get that back. All my spare time is homemaking, like planning meals, grocery shopping, which I just have come to dread, meal planning and prepping and all that. I just don't like to do it right now. I hope it comes back. I think it's just because I don't have any any hobbies or anything that makes me excited. We're all human, and I think I need something, something like that. So it's a work in progress. Yeah, I did start working again. I think that helps a lot too. I've always been, my first job was when I was 16. And even then in high school, I worked at the espresso cart and all, I've just always liked to stay busy and be around people. So, we had sold our family business in November 2020, and then had basically a year more, I guess, off, almost a year and a half maybe. And just that, I'm sure that was part of the downfall that I went through. So I did get a job for a very short period of time, working at a company called Cerebral, which is, they provide mental health treatment. And so it was a remote position, it was full-time. And I just found I didn't like it. So it's not what I expected it to be. And they have a lot of room for growth in that company, and you can usually grow pretty quickly. But I knew I didn't want to do the job just as a baseline, just to get some time in there. And Dan was really supportive with that with that feeling, thankfully, and we're in a position where we can survive off of his income. So he said, just quit and let it go. So I did that, and then I found another position. I don't know the timing, maybe a month and a half after that. And so this I am enjoying. I've been there maybe 5 or 6 weeks now, and it's a clinic manager at a free clinic. And so it's great being a part of a nonprofit that's helping people, and being a clinic manager is great, and just being around people. It's only 2 days a week. I wish it was more often because I like it so much. So, there might be room to grow, eventually. I know, well, we are talking about expanding and things like that, but for now it's just a couple days a week. And over the summertime, I'm not quite sure what Dana will be doing because school will be out. So if I put her into like a full-time daycare like Delta's in, then I definitely will need to find a job, because that will be paying for that out of pocket. But I just don't want to have her stay home all summer, because she loves people and being around people, and I don't want her to lose some of the skills that she's tried so hard to build. So and I'm not sure if I said it, but I have like allergies or something viral or something. So my nose is red from blowing my nose, and my voice is a little bit scratchy. So I wrote some notes here. Let me look and see if I'm forgetting anything. Yeah, I mean, weight loss has been tough. Again, I think it goes with that everything feels too hard. Everything feels hard right now. And so I've joined the Bright Line Eating forum and couldn't stick to it. So I stopped that. It's only $20 a month, but I'm not going to pay for it if I'm not doing it. And I don't know what it's going to take. I definitely have put on weight. My body hurts all the time. My highest weight was 535 pounds, and I was in pain a lot then, and I'm in a lot of pain now. I dread, like I said, I dread going to the grocery store. I dread shopping around because my legs from my hips down, my lower back, just hurts. And I've talked to a couple of doctors about it, and I'm sure it's associated with my weight, but sometimes the pain is so bad I feel like it must be something more. It's just hard to get a doctor to see past the weight. But I'm gonna keep talking about it. A year ago, I was having like stabbing pains, which I still have sometimes, and sharp pains. So they put me on gabapentin, but it didn't really like make a difference. So I guess we'll see what happens there. In the meantime, it just makes me not want to move, which sucks. And I know I'm doing a lot of ums. I just don't want to have to edit this video. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's about it. I haven't I like to think I haven't given up on myself. A little part of me thinks I kind of have, but I don't want to just resign to being like, I'm just going to be morbidly obese, because, it just sounds so sad. And I have a family to take care of, and a special needs daughter that will always need care. And maybe it feels selfish to not want to be healthy for her. But I also just am so exhausted and depleted, and it's hard to build that up, So thankfully we're all sleeping better. Sleep deprivation is like terrible if you've experienced it. And so having so many nights of like not sleeping, that was part of it too last year. Dana is on medication to help her sleep because she used to not sleep at all. It was just really bad. So that does help, and Delta's sleeping through the night more. And yeah, I'll talk more about the kids in the other video, but I just mainly wanted to update you about me. I'm sorry, I have to blow my nose. Okay, sorry. So that's where I'm at. It's not like a super positive video, and I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to be honest, and hopefully the next video I make will be a lot more positive. Those of you that have reached out, thank you. And I know I've had YouTubers where I followed them for years and then they just disappear, and then it's like, what happened? Are they still alive? Are they okay? So I'm sorry if any of you felt that way. And I do have, well, I have an Instagram, but I haven't really, I have a private one and then I have a public one that I haven't really posted on much, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So thank you for watching. If you want to hear about the kids, check out part 2, and thank you.